Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Robert Raven here. Today we're going to read some of the episodes for our story campaign, beginning with episode 4, The Buried Door. The party finds a massive stone door, half buried in ashen sand. Lyra, this is it, but how do we enter? Khalil, can you open it? Khalil says to Lyra in a sarcastic tone, or can't you open it? Lyra then begins to hesitate as she tries reading the runic symbols aligning the door's frame. Just then, the door begins grinding open on its own as stone gears pop out of the door before spinning and locking in place, which causes a door handle to appear that twists sideways to the left before unlocking the door and pushing it open. Sable remains quiet while Brug begins to laugh, and the narrator's voice begins booming within their heads. They all begin to talk, and a while before agreeing that they should leave. However, the room begins to grow dark, and no one moved. Next is episode 5, Echoes Inside. Narrator, the deeper they went, the less the world made sense. Brug says, walls breathing. Why? Walls breathe. Where door go? Where we go? Khalil then speaks up and says, don't touch anything. I think we've been teleported somewhere. Lyra, however, just as Khalil says not to touch anything, Lyra touches a glowing glyph as a vision begins to flash within her head. The vision, you found me. Now who shall free me? As the narrator's voice goes over again within their heads and booming through the echoes of the cave, breaking through the walls of time, Lyra grasps as the rest of her party begins to scream. There's something in the distance. Episode 6, The Truth of the Star. Lyra, shaken by what she had saw, told the rest of the party about her vision. It wasn't a star. It was something alive. Sable says, define was alive, as he looked at her with a look of suspicion. As the narrator's voice once again goes through and says, it has been waiting for centuries. It has been waiting. At long last, will its time come again? For those who put it in this state are no longer of this world. Episode 7, The Bargaining. The entity speaks, beginning with whispers into their minds. With a seductive tone, I can give you what you seek. I can give you what you need. I can give you me. Khalil begins to begins to see past regrets before almost falling to the temptations of power. However, his heart would not be corrupted so easily. Lyra, seeking forbidden knowledge, begins to fall for the promise of a knowledge not only forbidden, but that has been lost for at least 5 centuries. However, as she begins to speak and agree, she realizes that she was too late. Brug laughs as all he sees is a place of peace within a mountain range, the snow falling ever so slightly, with a crystal clear waterfall leading down into a beautiful green valley. Sable sees nothing but power and seeks nothing but power, and is willing to betray for said power. This is what the entity felt as it attempted to show Sable a vision, and knew right then, you are the one. As the entity's voice then says to Sable, all I need is a way out. However, that is accomplished is up to you. Next is Episode 8, The Fracture. Khalil yells with a fury like no other. We destroy it. Now, that thing is vile and will corrupt the world. It must be destroyed. Lyra screams, no, we must study it and see what secrets it holds. This thing is still alive. It's just sealed somehow. Brug, we leave it. We go back town. Me tired. Not want be here anymore. Leave it go. Let go back. And the narrator's voice booms within their heads, saying, and just as they were all about to search for a way out, Sable quietly speaks under his breath before walking closer. No, we use it. And next is Episode 9, The Cost. Sable touches the star, and the entity lashes outward, corrupting the surrounding area before possessing Sable. Brug gets infected by the blast of corruption as he begins yelling, hear it in head, get out head. Lyra and Khalil stand there horrified, screaming, it's inside, I can feel it, inside. And the last one that I have written right now is Episode 10, The Choice. The entity speaks within their minds, free me, and I will save them. It says to Sable, will the deal be made? The choice is now here. Free me, be me, power will be yours. Khalil and Lyra continue screaming, but now in pain, as the entity begins to slowly corrupt their minds, while black veins begin to appear across their bodies. And Brug begins crying while saying, I no lose only friends. Sable, why touch it? You friend try to kill us. Why? Sable then says, power is all I have ever wanted. No, power has always been my birthright. Now I shall take it, and as the ancestors did, and you all shall be my sacrifice. Thank you all. Like, subscribe, and join us for more adventures.